Dear students, welcome back. In the previous session, we have discussed about iliotibial tract. Now, in this session, we are going to discuss about femoral triangle, which is related to the anterior part of the thigh. And this femoral triangle is a triangular depression on the front of upper 1/3 of the thigh immediately below the inguinal ligament. So here this is the inguinal ligament. Here, below this inguinal ligament you can see a triangular depression. You can see a triangular depression. Okay. So immediately below the inguinal ligament, so it is present on the front of the upper 1/3 of the thigh. So you can see the thigh, so it is present upper 1/3 of the thigh. Okay, so femoral triangle is a triangular depression on front of the upper 1/3 of the thigh immediately below the inguinal ligament. Okay, so this is the situation of the femoral triangle. Now we are going to discuss about the boundaries of the femoral triangle. Okay, and what are the contents present inside the femoral triangle. Okay, so first we will discuss about the boundaries. So this femoral triangle is having an apex and base. Base is present superiorly and apex is directed downwards, which is continuous with the adductor canal. So very important. The apex will continue with that of adductor canal. Okay, yes. Now we will see in detail. So the base of the femoral triangle is formed by the inguinal ligament. Base of the femoral triangle is formed by inguinal ligament. Okay, and laterally, so now we will see laterally. This one is lateral side. So from where to where this inguinal ligament is attached? From the anterior superior iliac spine. Okay, from anterior superior iliac spine to the pubic tubercle. Okay, so up to here this inguinal ligament is present. From there the thigh you can find. So below this inguinal ligament you can find the femoral triangle. Okay, yes, this femoral triangle, so superiorly it is the base is formed by the inguinal ligament. Now we will see the lateral border. Lateral border is formed by the sartorius muscle. So which border of the sartorius muscle is related to the lateral boundary? So the medial border of the sartorius muscle forms the lateral boundary, and medial boundary is formed by the adductor longus muscle. Which border? Again this one also, medial border of the adductor longus muscle forms the medial border. As I have mentioned, apex is continuous below with that of adductor canal. So this is the these are all the boundaries of the femoral triangle. So femoral triangle is having a base and apex. The base is formed by inguinal ligament and apex is directed downwards and it is continuous with that of adductor canal, and lateral border is formed by the medial border of sartorius, and medial boundary is formed by medial border of adductor longus. Okay, so these are the boundaries. Now we will see roof of the femoral triangle. So roof means the structures which are present on the anterior aspect. So you can relate the structures what we have studied in the previous sessions. That is, we can relate from skin. So the roof is formed by skin. So below the skin what you will have? Superficial fascia, skin, superficial fascia, and then fascia later, that is deep fascia. Okay, in the superficial fascia, what are the structures we have discussed? All the structures which are related to the upper 1/3 of the thigh are going to relate with this femoral triangle. What are the structures? Just think it of. They contain, so here means they contain superficial inguinal lymph nodes we can have. Okay, and the femoral branch of genitofemoral nerve, branches of ilioinguinal, superficial branches of femoral artery we can see. Yes, so these are the structures. So what are the structures we can see here? One is the femoral branch of genitofemoral nerve and also ilioinguinal nerve. Okay, and saphenous vein. Okay, saphenous vein are also related. The saphenous vein along with its tributaries are related with it. Okay, in the superficial fascia. So if you see the deep fascia which is related, so here this one, what is this opening called? Saphenous opening along with cribriform fascia. So these are the structures related to the roof of the femoral canal, femoral triangle. Okay, so what are the structures? So skin, superficial fascia. So superficial fascia, the structures which are present in the superficial fascia, simply we can say like that also. And the deep fascia, what are the structures you can find at this exact area? That is saphenous opening and the cribriform fascia. Now we will see the floor of the femoral triangle. How the floor of the femoral triangle is formed. So here you can find some of the muscles here. These are the structures which form the floor. So we can see in detail in the next pic. Yes. So the floor of the triangle is formed by 4 muscles here we are having. So and this one is divided into these muscles. The floor is divided into medial as well as lateral. The muscles which are related on the medial aspect, we can see that is adductor longus muscle and then the pectineus muscle. So these 2 muscles are related on the medial aspect of the floor of the femoral triangle. And on the lateral aspect we can see iliacus and then the psoas major. So iliacus and psoas major on the lateral aspect of the floor of the thigh. Normally the psoas major, the tendon of the psoas major we can find at this part. Okay, so these structures forms the floor of the femoral triangle. Next we will move on to the contents. So if you see the contents of the femoral triangle, mainly the femoral triangle consists of femoral vein, femoral artery, and then the femoral nerve. Femoral vein, artery and femoral nerve. These 3 forms again V-A-N, that is vein, artery and nerve. We can take it from medial to lateral. What are the contents present in the femoral triangle? Vein from medial to lateral. From medial to lateral, vein, femoral artery and femoral nerve. All belongs to femoral only. Femoral. Okay. Femoral vein, femoral artery and femoral nerve. These are the contents. So this femoral nerve also includes the branches of the femoral nerve also included here. Okay. So the main contents is this one. So femoral vein, not only femoral vein and its tributaries also present. femoral artery and its branches also present in the femoral femoral triangle, and especially a femoral sheath is present. So here you can find the femoral sheath in this picture. So the femoral sheath mainly encloses the upper 4 centimeters of the femoral vessels, only upper 4 centimeters of the femoral vessels. The femoral vessels includes only vein and artery. Okay, so femoral artery and its branches. What are the branches it can give? It can give of 6 branches here. So the femoral artery will give 6 branches. So just keep it in mind. We are going to discuss these branches in detail when you are dealing with arterial supply of the lower limb. Okay, so in the triangle, the femoral artery gives of 6 branches, 3 deep and 3 superficial branches. Okay, that's it. Next, coming to the femoral vein. So the branches of the femoral, not branches, tributaries of the femoral vein. So these are the femoral vein normally accompanies with the femoral artery. The vein is medial to the femoral artery here. Okay. So, and it is mainly located at the posterior-medial to the artery at the apex. Okay. The femoral vein receives the great saphenous vein, circumflex veins, and veins corresponding to the branches of femoral artery. Okay, so this is about the femoral vein. If you see the nerve, femoral nerve, so here the femoral nerve is giving so many of branches here. So the femoral nerve is located lateral to the femoral artery. This femoral artery is present outside the femoral sheath. So the femoral sheath only covers only the vessels, vein and artery. The nerve is located outside the femoral sheath, but it is located inside the femoral triangle. Okay. So this femoral nerve is located in the groove between iliacus and psoas major muscles. Okay. And the nerve to pectineus, the branches of the femoral nerve here are the nerve to the pectineus, femoral branch of genito femoral nerve, lateral cutaneous nerve of thigh. Okay, these are the main 4 branches which are arising from the femoral nerve. And in the contents we can see another one, that is deep inguinal lymph nodes. Deep inguinal lymph nodes lie deep to the deep fascia. These lie medial to the upper part of the femoral vein. Here you can find this thing. Yes. So upper part of the medial to the femoral vein. So femoral vein, by the side of the femoral vein we can find this deep inguinal lymph nodes. Here you can find the deep inguinal lymph nodes. So these lie medial to the upper part of the femoral vein. And this one receive lymph from the superficial inguinal lymph nodes, from glans penis or clitoris, and deep lymphatics of the lower limb. So these are all the contents of the femoral triangle. Here we have seen this this one is a right femoral triangle. Okay, in the next session we are going to discuss only about this femoral sheath. Okay, after that we are going to discuss about femoral canal. So in the next session we are going to discuss about femoral sheath. Thank you.